Alright YouTube, welcome to this all new series I'm going to be doing. It's the NHL 15 full season mode. I'm not going to simulate any games. They're all going to be played through, all the way to the end. We're going to go all the way hopefully to the playoffs and hopefully to the Stanley Cup Finals, and we'll get all those videos up for you on this channel. My name is The Final Burn. I hope that I'll be able to provide you guys some awesome videos and get this going quick. So for this video here tonight, what we're going to do is set up the franchise and get everything going in via GM, and then when the next video comes, that'll be literally just going into game one and getting the game going and having some fun playing. So let's go over to new, start a new one. Here we go over here. For my GM name, I'm just going to use Final Burn, may as well. We don't need to be too fancy or do anything too crazy, so let's just go over here. Get over there, and the Final Burn. So let's come over here, let's continue. So for this franchise, we're going to be the New York Rangers. They're my favorite team. I love the Rangers, so let's go with the New York Rangers. Alright, so rules and settings. Let's get over here and let's set it all up. So we're going to keep all this on, but we're going to move the difficulty up to All-Star. Pro's too easy. I haven't played the game in a little bit, so we're going to go with All-Star. If we get into the franchise and we see that it's, 4-0, 5-0, we'll switch it down. We want to keep things, interesting. So we'll keep that authentic sim. We're going to do 5-minute periods. That way they're not like hour-long videos. If you do 5-minute periods, that's like 15 actual minutes. Game time, probably about a half hour. So 30-minute videos each time here or there if we don't have overtime or shootout. We'll leave everything else the same. So let's go back. Let me look over here. Still All-Star, salary caps on. So let's go ahead and start our career. As you can see here on the right side, they have the top players for the Rangers: Henrik Lundqvist, Ryan McDonough, and Marty Singh. So let's go ahead and start our career. We'll keep the salary cap on, keep it as realistic as possible, so that way we're not all loaded up and crazy. So let's go with that. So let's wait here for this, creating this league. Alright. Almost there, you would think. Alright, so here we go. We're on the... So let's do this. That's just telling us the salary cap, the player salary cap, and the rookie salary cap. So let's just go ahead and sim that through. Let's just sim to the next day. We're going to simulate up to that day. So that's telling us that we have to be salary cap compliant. I think we are, so we're just going to roll ahead with this. And this is just letting us know that waivers will be starting on October 7th. Today is October 4th on the game. So we got, 3 or 4 days until that. So let's go ahead and simulate that. That's my scout. I'm not going to do the scouting, I don't think, on here, unless you guys want me to. Just shoot me a message and say the scout, and I can show you guys scouting. So let's go over here, and we're going to go into the roster, and we're going to set up our lines. Nothing like having messed up crazy lines. So we're going to keep that off. Any changes I'm going to do myself. So we're going to go for our first line: Nash, Stepan, and St. Louis. The second line will be Hagelin, Brassard, and Zuccarello. We'll have Kreider, Dominic Moore, and Lee Stempniak in that third line. And on the fourth line, we'll have Kevin Hayes, Tanner Glass, and Jasper Fast. But I'm going to actually make a change here, and I'm going to see what Duclair is. Duclair is a left wing. So Jasper Fast is actually going to be sitting now, because we're going to go with Anthony Duclair. so he'll become a healthy scratch. So actually our new lines will be Anthony Duclair, Tanner Glass, and Kevin Haynes. So let's go look at our defense now. We have McDonough and Stahl. I'm actually going to quick swap that. I'm going to put McDonough and Girardi on the same line and work with Stahl and Boyle on the second line, then Klein and John Moore. And let's just check this out. Let's look at our defense. Alright, so our standard lines are good, so let's move into our special teams. We got St. Louis, Stepan Nash, so McDonough and Boyle. I'm going to keep McDonough and Boyle on the power play because, Dan Boyle is great on the power play in San Jose, so we're going to keep him on here. He's an offensive weapon. We're going to keep him on here. We're going to put Stahl and Moore together. Now, actually, I'm going to rotate that. Instead of having Stahl and Moore, I'm going to have Stahl and Girardi. We'll just change it in that line. That'll help us out a little bit more. So for our four-man power play, we'll do Stepan, St. Louis, McDonough, and Boyle, and Stahl, and we'll also put Dan Girardi in this line as well. Nothing against John Moore, but I think Girardi is a better weapon in that spot. So let's move over to our penalty kill. We'll do McDonough and Stahl and Girardi and Boyle. I feel like Stahl is a better penalty killer than Boyle, but Boyle is a better offense. So we'll put him on the defense, and McDonough's an automatic person. Let's go to a 3. So again, we'll keep it here, and Girardi and Boyle. But actually, we'll keep Girardi and Boyle on there. So let's go to our extras. This is our 4-on-4. We'll actually move him and put him over here, so we'll have McDonough and Boyle, Stahl and Girardi, and then Klein and Moore. Our extra attacker will be Ryan McDonough, followed by Marty St. Louis. And in our shootout, we'll go Nash, St. Louis, Stepan, Zuccarello, and followed off by Carl Hagelin. So let's move on to our goalie. Eric Lundqvist is obviously the starter, and we'll back him up with Cam Talbot. Cam Talbot's, I find him to be a great backup, and we'll hopefully get a couple of wins with him this year. And hopefully Hank will be awesome. Let's look at our scratch. As we saw before, we got Matt Hunwick, Michael Koska, and Jasper Foss. And that's nothing. So that's our lineup, guys. I like how this team is looking, but let's go over here and let's look at our captain and jerseys. So they have Girardi, Stahl, McDonough. McDonough will remain the captain. We'll keep Stahl on there. But I'm actually going to unassign Dan Girardi as the alternate, and I'm actually going to give that to Marty St. Louis. And hopefully that'll be a good move for us. Let's go over here. Now let's look at our roster. Let's actually look at our minors roster really quick before we get our season really going underway. So we got Ryan Malone down there in the minors. And just like in real life, we can't get him up because of the salary cap, so he'll have to stay. As well as some other people. And so I think that'll do it, guys. I like our lineup. Let's look at progress report to see what we got going here. Alright. So obviously nothing will be in there yet. We haven't started the season, but I think that'll do it for now, guys. Thank you for joining our first video. I'm going to work hard on getting these games out as quick as possible. We got the holiday season coming up, so I'll try to get some videos in before, I get into the holiday mode. But I thank you guys for all watching this, and I'll see you as soon as possible as we'll have Game 1 against St. Louis Blues. Thanks for tuning in, guys. And remember, subscribe, leave messages if you want. I I got this, I'll try to respond as quick as possible to you. But hey, thanks for watching, and hope to see you back here for Game 1 against the St. Louis Blues. Thanks.